Hello Allah, welcome to lesson number 10 of the reading course. In this lesson, we will focus on only one letter that is very important for Arabic grammar. So pay attention and enjoy. The next letter we're going to look at looks very similar to the ha, but it has two dots on top, and we call that ta marbuta. Ta marbuta. Now, ta marbuta could only appear at the end of the word, and it could either be not connected to anything like this, or only connected to what comes before it, and it would look like that. The ta marbuta by default is only pronounced as an h sound at the end. Let's look at some examples. So here we have na with a fatha, and then we have ta with a kasra, so that's t, and the ya make it longer. So nati, and then we have ja and a ta marbuta, so jah. Natija, natija, and natija means a result. Let's look at the next one. Here we have Z, so that's a za with a kasra, Z, and then ba, because the alif make the ba longer, ziba, and then lah, that's a la and a ta marbuta, lah, zibala, zibala, and zibala means trash. Now let's look at this word. So we have seen this one before. This is jadid, jadid, and we said jadid means new. However, we only use jadid with masculine nouns. But if I want to describe a feminine thing as being new, then I would add a ta marbuta to it, and it would be jadida, jadida with a ta marbuta. Now let's look at this one. So we've seen this one before, rahib, rahib, and we said rahib means amazing, but again, I can only use rahib to describe masculine objects or males. But if I'm describing a female or an object that is feminine, I would add a ta marbuta, and it would become rahiba, rahiba. Another example, we have this word, which is zawj, zawj. And zawj means a husband, or maybe you can think of it as a male spouse. And then if I want to say a wife or a female spouse, that would be zawja with a ta marbuta, zawja. Let's look at some sentences. So here we have el walad, the boy, jadid, new, hina, here. So the boy is new here. Next one. El bint, the girl, jadida, hina. So the girl is new here, and notice I have a ta marbuta because here I'm describing the girl, and she's a female. Now this word was zawj, and we said zawj means a husband. If I want to say my husband, I will just add a ya to the end of that word, and it would be zawji, and zawji means my husband. Now, if I want to say her husband, I would add a ha at the end of the word. So it would be zawjha, zawjha, her husband. This one was zawja, and it said zawja means a wife. Now, if I want to say my wife, the ta marbuta will turn into a regular ta if I add anything afterwards. So zawjati, zawjati, that means my wife, zawjati. Now, if I want to say his wife, I would say zawjatah, zawjatah, his wife. Let's look at some sentences. Zawjha, so her husband, najih, successful. So her husband is successful. Zawjha najih. Next one. Baytah, his house, jadid, is new. Baytah jadid.